It appears that resurrection really is my legacy. The fact that I was able to give so many people an opportunity. Nicholas going later, we started him, and later he's on The Good Doctor. Marisol Nichols went to Riverdale, but now she has left Riverdale and she has her own show about sex trafficking children, and she'll be doing that. And of course, Tony Plana works on everything, and Mauricio is producing, and Lou Gossett is Lou Gossett, and Michael Lorenzo is directing some episodes of different things, little feature films, and everybody has done so well.
When people see me, that there's a smile on their face and they go like, oh, she's hilarious, or she was funny, or she was amazing. That it's like, I want to leave the world a better place through comedy and through like joy, like just jokes. And that, you know, when people think of me, either like they remember where they were, or like a childhood memory, or like kind of like how I feel about like when I see people like Gilda Radner or Goldie Hawn or like Steve Martin, like it's like, oh, this is like a part of my childhood, like this is something that like I won't forget.
Of the people that appreciate my work, if they could just say that I didn't waste their time, I would be happy with that.
Here lies a brother who was consistent with everything he did. I would like people to know that that you could rely on me, and that you knew that if you asked me to do something that was going to be of high quality, I was never going to shortchange you. I was going to give you the best I could give you. And I would like my legacy to speak to the consistency of all of my efforts, because I do strive on that. I don't want to do anything half-assed. If I do it good today, I want to do it good tomorrow.
I would love to see Godlywood grow missions. It's going to be a nonprofit, help to eliminate poverty, eliminate illiteracy, share the gospel of Christ. I would just love to see this nonprofit form where women of faith who are entrepreneurs regularly give money, and we can take that money, 100% of it, to go after those goals and transform this world. I want when I leave this earth, when Jesus calls me home, to know that Godlywood Grow Missions is up and running. It's literally transforming this world. And 200 years from now, I'd love to see it continuing working by the grace of God.
I present myself exactly the way I am. What I am is what I am. What you see is what you get. I do not take anything for granted. Not one thing. A smile, anything that someone gives to me, I do not take it for granted. I accept it with such joy.
I care about people.
Yes.
I really want to create because I ultimately want to serve people.
Through hustle and ingenuity and help from friends and not taking no for an answer. I always felt that if someone tells you no, they really don't mean no. They just haven't been convinced yet. I've shown many people who may have counted me out or thought that I couldn't do what I had done, that maybe they could do it. And that maybe they should do it. I think my legacy would be, if that idiot can do it, you can do it too.
I'm only 56 and I'm not necessarily, I don't know what's still to follow. I've been a writer, I've been a filmmaker, I've been a photographer, I've been an activist. I'm a designer in terms of graphics and things of that nature. And it's only within the last 10 years that all of it's come together where I can use all those tools at the same time, and it works greatly to my benefit and those around me. I just hope that whatever it turns out to be, is that people can remember me, that at least I was humane to people, that I treated people with respect. I know that I'm very patient with people and treat them all as professionals until they prove otherwise, right? You gotta give people the benefit of the doubt. As I said when I was younger, you were guilty until proven innocent, and I think I've gone to the other side of that.
That I wasn't afraid to give it a shot. I did a lot of really cool things, that you can do your thing, that I was kind, that I was compassionate, and when the doors were locked, I just, either kicked them open, snuck in, or made my own door, my way.
There's no one who loved his people more and was willing to dedicate his life, his art, his fortune to the cause of liberation of the Puerto Rican psyche and liberation of the Puerto Rican island.
I evolved to the best expression of my divine nature, of a spiritual human being. I was given the opportunity to express myself, so that in me expressing my gifts, that it will transform your life so you can continue to express yours in this lifetime. And that I want to do it always and be the best person that I'm capable of being from a place of love and a place of kindness. I'm not a vicious person. I'm a loving person. I get that from my family, my mom and my dad and my sisters. We're a loving family, and my friends. And I want to always be a light, be of service. And I appreciate the opportunities to be able to do that whenever I can. Roxanne Reese, in the expression of Roxanne Reese, evolved to her highest potential in this lifetime as a wonderful, loving, and kind human being.
He challenged us. He took some hard projects and made them work. He's good. He has technique. He's capable. It never had to do with fame. It never had to do with the amount of productions. You want to be good so that you can never write a bad play. Now, you could write a play no one likes, but it's not badly written. That's why I hold on to a play a little bit too long. I'm not out there as much as some other playwrights, but I know whenever I send a piece out, it's gonna do something. It's gonna affect people, and people are gonna talk about it. A lot of my projects have been successful, and by success I mean people go. It's about asses in the sea.
I want to create meaningful films that can stand the test of time, that are universal, that the themes can get to you and make you feel an emotion. I just don't want to do entertaining films just for the sake of entertaining. That's not me. Like I said, I am a mother, and as a mother, I have the responsibility to teach, and that for me is so important.